First, it was the bowl. That was the first well-meaning but completely unappealing haircut that plagued my life. And no amount of smiley cuteness in the school photographs can hide the strife and horror behind my innocent eyes. 'Cause after that, it was the box fringe with straggly ends. And bless my mother for her limited training, 'cause that didn't save me from fashion trends and the sniggers that came with my lack of style. And if you thought those two were bad enough, stop and ponder for a while on the worst thing that could possibly happen as you're on the verge of puberty and the prospect of being kissed. Yes, you guessed it. In my misguided judgment, I ran the risk of a curly perm. But where I meant curly as in long, flowing, gorgeous and down, my mother saw more as Shirley Temple Jackson 5 up, and no matter how many combs and concoctions I tortured it with, it was never enough. And instead of being in with the in crowd, I was cast aside like a freak, destined to spend secondary to GCSE with my head behind a book like a good little geek with my old school hair. It was so unfair. And as if that in itself didn't cause me enough trauma and despair, the piece of hell plaguing my head took 5 years to grow out. Meanwhile, I found prospective boyfriends in teeny bopper magazines, 'cause at least I knew no cute American soap star would ever find out about the sprout of poodle-like terror dragging down my self-esteem until finally nothing remained. I still don't think to this day that my shaky street cred has ever been fully regained. So be warned, next time you feel like doing something radical, 'cause it could all end in tears. But if you, like me, have had your faith in humanity dragged through the mincer of the uncool, fear not. You'll be able to shake off the deep psychological damage with a good therapist, and it may only take a few years. Cheers, thanks. That's great.